Hype yourself up, bro. Real shit. Do it. Who can stop you? Only you stopping you. That's the only thing, bro. You got to come to realize that you're the only one who stops you. So, if you are going through a bad situation in your life, you got to come to realize that the only reason that you're going through that situation is because you're battling yourself. Now, how do you battle yourself? Battling yourself is simply when you think yourself into a place. Okay, so you laying in your bed one night and you think yourself into a place. When I say think yourself, I mean that you continue to stay in the head, meaning you continue to interact with them thoughts. Oh, you might not be able to do this tomorrow. Oh, is this going to F up your future? Should you be doing something else? When in reality, you're really forgetting the moment. Okay? So, it's always a battle between you and you. Always. If you're not battling with yourself, you will never battle with anybody else. If you win the battle against yourself, meaning you're straight positive, and I'm not saying you can win permanently because I haven't experienced where I'm positive 24/7. I haven't experienced that shit. But if you have, then let's get it. Okay? But if you win the battle against you, meaning you're able to stay positive and keep a clear mind and live in the moment for a long period and able to experience that for days and weeks and months, maybe even years straight, then you won the battle against yourself. Meaning that there's no real battle between you and somebody else. That's just you're battling your ego. You lost to yourself once you battle with somebody that's not you. If you're convinced that you're battling with somebody who's not you, all that is you simply lost the battle against yourself, meaning your ego took over, meaning now you're filled with negative energy. Accepting reality will change your life forever. You ever heard the saying, it is what it is? It is what it is. You heard that, right? I know you have. Personally, I'm talking to you. You heard that. You know that that's accepting reality. You say it is what it is. You're basically accepting reality for what it is. Meaning you're accepting the situation and you're not dwelling on it. Because once you don't accept it, meaning you continue to dwell on what's going on in front of you. Okay, so girl didn't text you back, right? Something bad happened to you, right? Anything, okay? You lost some money. Girl didn't text you back. If you a woman, he ain't text you back, right? Now, are you going to accept reality, which is what just happened to you? Because a lot of you guys like to dwell on it. Oh, this happened to me. And then you bring that moment into the next moment. So now you got to go through it twice. You brought the moment, you brought what you dwelled on into the next moment. So now you made it so that you got to go through the same thing 2 times. When instead you could have just accepted reality for what it is and moved on. And then continue to accept reality. What happens when you continue to accept reality for what it is? You'll never be attached to anything. The reason why you'll never be attached to anything is because you'll stop dwelling on it. You won't bring it with you. You'll leave it. You'll let it go. It's pretty much, I'm just going to use this example. Okay, so you're walking around with the bag of rocks in your hand, right? I don't know why you're walking around with rocks, but it's just an example. Okay, so you're walking around with some rocks, okay? Now, the bag, the rocks is heavy, so there's a hole in the bag. The bag breaks open on the bottom, okay? And the rocks fall through, okay? And they hit the ground, right? Now, the reality of that situation is that the rocks is on the ground because you're looking at them, okay? No matter what you want to believe, you looked at the rocks and they're on the ground, okay? Now, it's 2 people in this situation. The person who doesn't accept reality and who will stay negative will be the one who attaches themselves to it, okay? So the rocks hit the ground, okay? That negative person will attach themselves to it, simply meaning they'll start to dwell on the reality of what just happened. So as they start to dwell on it, they bring it into the next moment. Okay, but me, the person who accepts reality, I'm already up the street. I'm already on to the next job that I got to do. You know, I already got a new bag of rocks. I got a new bag with some more rocks in my hand now. Why? Because I accepted reality for what it is and I moved on. While the other man over there, I turned back and he's still picking up the rocks. I'm like, damn, he really is attached to it. That's the same thing for you boys out there who be getting sad about a girl not texting you back. You dwell on you didn't get a big enough paycheck. It's all you just attaching yourself to what went on. You're attaching yourself instead of letting it go and accepting reality. Because once you accept reality, you already be gone. You will already be down the street with a new bag of rocks. You're going to be moved on. Really ask yourself this right now. What's the point of not accepting reality? Maybe it's the word acceptance, right? You don't want to accept it because the word acceptance, you might perceive it as something so difficult and so big and major. When really take the accepting part out. Just don't get attached. What's the point of being attached to it? The thing with a lot of people is they will subconsciously get attached to a situation. The only way to fix that is to consciously not get attached to it. Just move on and just say it is what it is. Okay? It is what it is. That's just what it is. Accepting reality will change your life forever. Let's get it. Stay positive, stay powerful. I'm out. Subscribe. Let's go.